So we'll do a few multiplication. Let's do 7 multiplied by 3 upon 5. 7 multiplied by 3 upon 5. Now we know that in multiplication of fractions, what we do is we multiply the numerators. So 7 into 3, and we multiply the denominators. In case of whole number, denominator is 1. So we write or we don't write, doesn't make any difference. So I can write directly 5. So 7 into 3, 21 upon 5. Take another example, 11 into 4 upon 7, which is equal to 11 into 4 multiplication of numerator and multiplication of denominators. 1 into 7 is always going to give 7. So 44 upon 7. Now, as we have learned that we should not stop here. Whenever we have a fraction which can be converted into a mixed fraction, or if we can convert into the smallest form, we should do that. So for example, here it will get converted into 4 1 upon 5, and here 6 2 upon 7. How do we do it? What? 21 upon 5, 5 4s are 20, remainder is 1. This is Q, this is R, and this is D. And the mixed fraction is written in form of Q R upon D. That's why we see Q4 goes here, R1 goes here, and D comes here. Same way for 44 upon 7, what we are going to do, 7 6 are 42, subtract 42, remains 2. So this is Q, which comes here as 6. This is R, which comes as a numerator here, and this is D, which comes as a denominator. Let's take one more example. 15 multiplied by 3 upon 5. Now, this is equal to 15 into 3 upon 5. That is equal to 45 upon 5. That is equal to 9 upon 1. 9 upon 1 is 9 whole. Now, instead of doing multiplication first and then again cancelling out, what we can do is, here I'm going to start from this step, 15 into 3 upon 5. Now here I can cancel out the common factors between numerator and denominator. So I can see 5 1s are 5, 5 3s are 15, and hence this becomes equal to 3 into 3 9 upon 1, which is equal to 9. So cancelling of common factors between numerator and denominator is called reducing the fraction to the lowest form. So let's take one more example to understand this further. 20 multiplied by 4 upon 5. That is equal to 20 into 4 upon 5. Now I see that 5 and 20, they are in one table, so I can easily cancel a common factor out. So 5 1s are 5 and 5 4s are 20. So the answer comes 4 into 4, 16 divided by 1, which is equal to 16. We need to find 1/2 or 1 upon 2 of 24. Now we know of means multiplication. So that is equal to 1 upon 2 multiplied by 24. And that is equal to 1 into 24 upon 2. Now we see there is a common factor between 2 and 24. So what we can do is 2 1s are 2, 2 12s are 24. So 1 into 12 is 12 upon 1, which is equal to 12. One more of it. 2/3 of 18. Of is multiplication. So this becomes equal to 2/3 of multiplication 18, which is equal to 2 into 18 upon 3. Now again I see 18 consists of 3 as a factor. So we'll cancel the common factor. 3 1s are 3, 3 6s are 18. So now 2 multiplied by 6 is 12, 12 upon 1, and the answer is going to be 12. Let's take an example where we multiply a mixed fraction. So 3 multiplied by 5, 1 upon 5. So while multiplying the mixed fraction, first step is to convert the mixed fraction into an improper fraction. So this equals 3 multiplied by, how do we go in converting the mixed fraction to, when we are converting the mixed fraction to improper fraction, what we do is, when we go from here to here, we multiply, and then whatever number comes, we go from here to here, we add. So 5 into 5, when we go from down to here, we multiply. 5 into 5, 25. Then 25 to 1, when we are moving, we add. 25 plus 1, 26. So 26 upon 5. Okay, so that becomes here, what we write is Q multiplied by D plus R upon D. Okay, now here it will become 3 into 26 upon 5. I do not see any common factor because 26 is not divisible by 5. 3 also is not divisible by 5, or 5 is not divisible by 3. So we directly do the multiplication. 26 3s are 78. So 78 upon 5. This is an improper fraction because denominator is greater than the numerator. So we need to convert it. So how do we convert it? 78 divided by 5 is 5 1s are 5. Remain 2. 8 comes down 28. 5 5s are 25. What we get is 3. So this is our Q, this is our R, and this is our D. So it will be Q R upon D, 15 3 upon 5. Let's take one more example of mixed fraction. So 3 2 upon 5 multiplied by 8. So first thing is we should convert the mixed fraction into an improper fraction. How do we do that? We go from below to this side and then to up. So here, when we go here, we multiply. So 5 3s are 15. 15 plus 2, 17. So it is 17 upon 5 multiplied by 8. How did I do that? As I said, if I am this fraction, when I go from here to here, first I multiply. Whatever number I get, I go from here to here, I add. So 5 into 3, 15 I got, and 15 plus 2, 17 I got. So this is how we go, and this is where we get. So 17 upon 5. Now it is 17 multiplied by 8 upon 5. So again, I don't see, 17 is not divisible by 5. 8 is also not divisible by 5. So I need to do multiplication. 136 upon 5. It's an improper fraction, so we will convert it into proper fraction. How do we convert that? 136 divided by 5. 5 2s are 10. What the remainder is 3. 6 comes down. 36. 5 7s are 35. 1 is the remainder. So quotient is 27. The quotient comes here, 27. Remainder is 1. The remainder comes as a numerator, and divisor is 5. 27, 1 upon 5. For a complete understanding of fractions and decimals, do watch our other videos on this topic. We'll come back with another video in short time. Till then, goodbye.